quarters. So what we're doing at the moment is I've had an email sent to me with some fantastic photographs reminding me of these Peugeot P4 Jeeps that I was looking at with you about a year ago. If you look onto the channel, you'll be able to see a video on that. And it seems that at last the French military have decided they just want to scrap them. They are absolutely just going to junk the lot. So it's a desperate chance for us to try and get over to the continent, down to about the centre of France, as quickly as we can to try and save these from the cutting torch. It involves an incredible amount of work to do that. So we need exportation paperwork, we need from France, we need importation paperwork into the UK. Obviously we've come out of Brexit, so we need to pay VAT and all that's got to be calculated as well. I've got to organise the transport. Luckily I'm using my own vehicle, but we've got to make sure that we've got that all ship-shape for that to go to France and back. So in total, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 pieces of paper per journey. So I need to crack on and get that paperwork done. If people are interested on how to export a military vehicle, or any vehicle really, from France into the UK, please drop something in the comments below and then I'll actually talk it through. I'll run a video for you, a tutorial of how to get vehicles out of another country, Europe, and into the UK, or not the UK, just out of Europe basically. So need to crack on and get on with it before they... Bonjour, willkommen and howdy, and welcome to the FARG Motorpool. For those of you who have not seen our channel before, we love to save old, disused, unloved military vehicles and get them back on the road, and this video is no exception. About a year ago we were purchasing an armoured car from a French army base. Whilst we were there, it was absolutely teeming down with rain. We noticed a number of these Peugeot P4 Jeeps. We identified a couple of them that were saving. We purchased those, we brought them back, and there's a video on our channel of us trying to get those started. What I found out a couple of weeks ago is they are clearing the army base. So everything is going to be cut and scrapped. So we have a very small window of about 2 weeks to try and save as much as we can before it is taken away by the scrapman. So join us on this journey. We're travelling down to the centre of France. We're trying to pick up a couple of these Jeeps and we're going to try and bring them back by stacking them on top of each other on the back of our lorry to try and get them back to Blighty as quickly as possible.
How is it?
So it was an early start this morning. I think they woke us up on the ferry. Was it 5:30?
Yeah.
So we've been driving, we've come round Caen, we've gone to Tours, now we've come off the motorway. We're going down towards the base, so it's been a long drive. Weather's pretty good, uneventful, which is what we want it to be. So yeah, just crack on.
Voulez-vous?
Voulez-vous?
Not too. Fucking hell, Bass.
I've got the new one.
The hell is that?
So, yeah, we bought this one unseen, and probably best we hadn't seen it. There's absolutely no engine or anything. What's interesting is just over the back is a lineup of about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10, maybe 20, and they're in like immaculate condition. And the only thing they've done is they've taken the wheels off and just left them there. So those have all got to be coupé, cut. Absolute crying shame, just going to be destroyed. Nothing's going to happen with them. So what we've done is we've picked up the last ones that we're allowed to have. So we've shown you that one. We've got another desert one and 2 camos. Colin, I'll give you a once round of them.
dear. Oh dear. What's that say? Client UK. Oh dear.
Okay.
Yeah.
From there to the long portion. Our handbrake, we hand the map or stuff. It's open, not on. Wait.
Who said it couldn't be done?
That plastic tank getting crushed in the back on that other one.
Well, Bass, was that fun?
Oh my goodness me. We're loaded and it's just about the right height to get under the motorway bridges outside car. So it's 4 meters 15, so we've got to load it and remeasure it again. What a nightmare. It wasn't as simple as we thought it was going to be, and it's certainly glad that we practiced it back in Blighty, but we're pretty good. Let's get it loaded, let's get going.
Mad rush. The other two. We have a dash, handbrake, dead man handle. Seats we got. Huh?
Alright mate.
They are.
There's a back door in there. Just made it. We just made the boat because we were held up as they were searching for potential interlopers amongst the jeeps on the back. So everything's good. We've got through all the paperwork, just some kerfuffle over on passports getting stamped twice or 4 times in one day, which they couldn't understand, but I wasn't in charge of the stamping, so what can I say? So let's get on the boat and have the
So Baz, how was your meal?
I decided not to have anything
Is that
floating in slop. So it wasn't too bad.
Is that the pint you said I'm not going to drink tonight? Yeah.
The first one of the one that I'm
Yeah. Okay. Okay, you're on.
You alright, Colin?
Oh, Baz.
How are things going for you?
Yeah, it's okay. Soldiering on.
See here we've made a wooden frame that sits in the back of the first vehicle, and then by taking the wheels off, this has gone onto it and they've actually sunk in, which is not a problem because that helped stabilize it on the back. So that seems to work. So we've got a chance of another 2, so perhaps we'll get these unloaded, have a look at them, and we might make a commitment to go back and get some more. So let's get the telehandler fired up and get these off the back. We've just got to move a lot of kit around. It's a bit like Tetris where we are at the moment. So you saw the video, I was just about to come out, in which we rescued 4 Peugeot Jeeps from the cutting torches. 2 I definitely wanted to bring back because they were long-range desert versions, a little bit different. The other 2 not really, but we had to save them because they were going to get trashed. So what we need to do at the moment is we've got to get the 2 panhards out, that's the AML and the ERC, move those out. I've got my old faithful classic car in the back, we'll get him out, that's a Volvo Amazon. And then we've got to rearrange, move some stuff about and put it all back again. So that's today's video, just moving stuff around, but great to see and hear a lot of French kits. Let's go and listen to some engines running, because they're, even though they're years apart, decades apart when they were constructed, they both sound very similar. So if you can hear me over it, this is the Panhard ERC 90. Still got its swim gear there on the back. These are the outlets, you feel the wind coming out of them. So what we've got in there is, I think it's a 2.5 litre V6 petrol engine, the original engine in there. They upgraded them to diesels later on, but we managed to get an early one. So you can certainly hear that. Then over here, you've got the Panhard AML. So this is the precursor to that one. And this one has got an air-cooled engine. So this is a 4-cylinder flat air-cooled. This is only about 1.9, I think, maybe 2 litre engine, not a great deal. Believe it or not, this vehicle here on the right is 4.5 tons, that's 9.5. So if you think about it,